I don't see much cut and setup here.
Yeah.
And so I just want to confirm that that's still your intent.
No, I was going back to neutral there because you're saying neutral there.
But didn't you say that you've been playing mostly cuts here?
I've been trying to play more cuts, yeah.
I want to see cut and setup here.
Yeah.
And I love the shot that you just hit, but if I want to see what you've been doing on the golf course, because we need to figure out what has been causing the toe strikes. Okay, now that looks like a fade setup.
Pretty nice cut.
Yeah.
A little heely contact, but pretty good. Is that a little stuck, or am I getting through it enough?
Define stuck. What do you mean by stuck?
Like my hips a little in front of my right elbow.
Yeah, so the sequencing of that is definitely a lot of rotation in pelvis. I thought that you actually did a good job getting the arms down and not having them too stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see how, with how early your pelvis is moving, like it's got a lot of spin to it. It doesn't have a lot of lateral to it right now. So yeah, feeling just a little bit more lateral before you're going to have all that spin. Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. So I want to show you something here. We'll just pay attention to where pelvis is moving. So starting down, like we like where we are right there, right?
Yep.
What do you think this left hip should be doing relative to that red line for the first half of downswing?
Crossing it.
By how much? How many inches?
Like 4.
Yeah, that'd be a lot that
3,
early. At
2,
the end,
couple.
yeah. At the end, it would be normal for us to see, 3 to 5 inches forward right there. But as you start down here, see how that's just a lot of spin to that pelvis?
Yeah, a lot of twist and not really going forward.
Exactly, a lot of spin to that, which is why we're getting a lot of left swing direction.
Yeah.
I mean, which is good for our cut, but we could definitely be getting too much of that. And so to add on just a little bit of sway and letting that pelvis move left before it spins so much would be a way for us to soften swing direction and not be so severe with the left path, which could also net what? If we have extreme left paths, what else could we be getting?
Toe balls.
Toe balls. So that's the explanation to why just randomly you'd be hitting these cuts, and then randomly get a big left ball off of a toe strike. And so I think that if we can just feel that pelvis moves more towards the target, then we just limit or delay some of that rotation. Okay?
Got it.
That's going to soften the swing direction.
Got some tees. Still like the cut setup though?
Yeah. It's like, I don't want the cut setup and an extreme left swing direction. The whole reason why we have the cut setup is so that we can feel pretty neutral in our swing direction relative to where our body is aimed, right?
Okay. So
we're just building in left swing direction through our alignment, not through how we're going to swing.
So then there and then go.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Good job. Very, very good. Yeah, much more neutral in swing direction there, which again is going to help us be a lot better with hitting the middle. Yeah, that was really good. If anything, that was heel side, wasn't it?
Probably just a tad. Yeah, I haven't towed one. Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Even if you don't do it at swinging 120, that would be okay, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Even if you felt like just to really get it exaggerated, maybe it's 110.
Okay.
Well done. Still 119. A cue, like an old school cue, is like if you had your hands full and you were closing the car door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I want you to feel like you would be doing that with not the front of your pelvis, but the back of your pelvis.
Got it.
So it's like almost like left cheek is what's going to be bumping forward, because if the front part does it, that's just spin early, and that hip is moving back and around, right?
Yeah.
I want you to feel like you're going to bump it with kind of left cheek right there. Exactly. Yeah.
So if the path gets a little more right, or
that's the whole idea. Is that it gets more. We're looking for swing direction to be very neutral to where your body is lined up.
Okay.
So that if we want to shift it left, we don't have to feel like we do something crazy with our swing. We just because you are prone to two things in transition here. One is your hand path will shift out a bunch, and then you'll start spinning those hips too early.
Hips, exactly.
And so I don't want you to, because when I tell you cut, I don't want those things to come out.
Yeah, cut without having to do
exactly.
that. Yeah.
I want cut coming from left alignment, where we just shift our baseline left, and then you swing pretty neutral to where your body is aligned.
Got it. So here.
That's the feeling. Good. I mean, the other thing that we have to say is this is a superpower of yours. Mm-hmm. These hips being as fast as they are, and this rotation being as fast as they are, is why at how many pounds?
155.
Why at 155 pounds, You can swing 121, 122. You can swing 128 if you wanted to. So these are very much a superpower where a lot of speed comes from. We just have to kind of harness that power.
Yeah.
And if it's coming at the sacrifice of our ability to control swing direction and to control strike, we just have to kind of hone in this and refine this a little bit to where these crazy hips are not out of sequence to where we can't control where the ball's going to go.
Yeah.
It's beautiful that you have this superpower. We just got to make sure that we manage it.
So still trying to hit a cut though here?
Yes, sir.
So.
Off of left aim. Good.
Boom.
There we go.
And then.
Great rehearsal.
I don't know if I really did that one. It was good.
Yeah, I can. Swing direction actually wasn't too far off, so that was pretty close.
Yeah, I just got to really feel it in the rehearsal.
Rehearse it again. Good. Yeah, it's almost going to feel like as you start down, it's almost feeling like your hips are closing a few more degrees.
Yeah, if I gotta wait for my arms, because if not, I get here, I don't have time to get left. But if I do this earlier, like here, then from there I have time.
Cool. I thought that was your best one with as far as the sequence.
Yeah.
Of pelvis there, and just got a little bit left, maybe a couple inches left before we started spinning.
Path was still a little left. This wasn't too bad.
Oh, this path is great. That's actually a good, like, swing direction was actually right there. So that's a big difference. That shows you that we're doing a better job with this pelvis. Yeah, I thought you did well there too.
That felt good.
Yeah. Yeah, much more neutral in swing direction there.
Yeah, it's like the whole tempo of the video. Like it's at the top, I just go here, and then I go instead of getting into this.
Yeah, right. And it is very much like a sequencing tempo kind of feel. I think that combining these rehearsals of, okay, here's what I want left hip to feel like, with that really good sequence is how we get better at this.
Yeah. I mean, even, like the speed's still like there. That's only like a couple miles an hour.
Yeah, I mean, you're cruising / doing technical work, which is probably, if we're doing technical work, we're probably a little slower at 118. That's the challenge that we're going to work up to, is being able to do it at 120.
Yep.
And 120, when you're adding some speed to this, not coming from just immediate spin, still trying to manage those hips a little bit better.
Boom. Boom.
Yeah, good. Okay. I think that passed the test. We're at 120 right there, 120, 180 with a 0 swing direction, and that came out of the middle.
Yep, that was nice.
Beautiful.
It feels a lot more consistent, just being able to like time it better. Everything feels like it's a lot more in sync.
Yeah, we're also not seeing like the big amounts of curve, and we're seeing a lot tighter dispersion on that face here. That was fast.
Yeah.
I thought that was a lot of spin.
Yeah, I don't think that one was quite as good.
Yeah, I mean, it was 121, but honestly, I don't think that was as good in pelvis. I think that you did a really good job with swing direction. We have proof that you did really good with swing direction, but I think you just did that through like dropping hand path, which is good. I mean, as long as we're not getting, like, we can't have both of these things.
Yeah.
We can't have this big loopy out hand path and be really spinning.
That's way left path.
Yeah, toe balls.
Toe balls, everything.
Exactly. That was awesome.
That felt really good in timing.
That was the best of the day there. Really, really well done. Good job. I mean, we should probably only be able to see 1 or 2 inches difference. That's all we need.
Not much, but enough to get it.
But that just 1 or 2 inches is going to make a difference here. We just got a left arm parallel. Yep.
Yeah, definitely more forward.
That's the difference. That small little difference is causing the shift in swing direction, which is causing more middle strikes, right?
Yep.
So less curve and hitting it out of the middle, that little shift in pelvis. All right, I'll let you show off. All right, let's see how fast you can get on one. I still want you to try to do good with pelvis here.
Faster though?
Yeah. What do you think you can get to while still doing this?
23 probably.
Okay. Let's try to get to 23 and still do this. So the 23, the speed isn't just going to come from an
if I'm still trying
swing.
to cut it 23, I can draw it and I can get more probably.
Let's draw it.
Draw it?
Yeah. Because drawing it is definitely wants us to feel that, right? So can we get to 25?
We'll see.
Okay. That's 184 ball speed.
23.
123. Good job.
Nice little draw though.
Yeah, that was really nice.
And I felt still super controlled.
Well, the draw is definitely going to require you to do a really good job.
Yeah.
And so it probably does kind of align a little bit better with what we're asking you to do in pelvis for sure. Okay.
A little smoother.
I think that mixing some of those in practice is a good idea because of what it requires out of pelvis.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I think we're sticking to our neutral slight fade. Okay. I'm cool with that.
Sweet.
Can we go hit some putts?
Let's go.